Hey guys, what's up? Spectre here with yet another exotic review. This time I'll be discussing RiskRunner, the exotic SMG in Destiny 2. I admittedly have mixed feelings about this weapon, but from an aesthetic perspective, this gun definitely looks exotic. From the moment I saw it, I wanted it. Its animations are pretty subtle, its perk selection is pretty subtle as well, as you can see here, but I'll get to that in a moment. In PvE, this weapon is great for mobs of oncoming enemies, as its intrinsic perk comes into play. It reminds me of String of Curses for bad juju in the way that you won't have to be reloading very much while using it. Personally, I have a bad habit of reloading often, and had to teach myself not to do that with RiskRunner equipped. This exotic isn't great for strong single enemies like minor bosses with huge health bars. Its clip looks sizable on paper, but because of that rapid firing rate, you'll be reloading a lot more against single enemies who are bullet spongy. PvP definitely made this weapon's strengths and weaknesses even clearer for me. Any map with short sightlines and tight corridors are great for this weapon. Long sightlines and even far to mid-range gunplay are definitely a no-go for the RiskRunner. Recoil on this gun is extremely jumpy, which is expected with an SMG, but your mileage will vary. As stated earlier, an entire clip can be wasted extremely quickly, so if you're not good at compensating for that recoil and making the most out of every single bullet, you're gonna have a bad time in the Crucible. For quick run-and-gun gameplay in tight spaces, or maybe even a good last-ditch weapon to switch to in a pinch, this exotic is pretty fun. To give you a better sense of the recoil and the firing rate, here's some footage of me firing without fighting the recoil at all, literally just pulling the trigger. And now, here's some down sights fire without fighting the recoil. And finally, I'll try steadying the gun as much as possible. Overall, this gun is fun if you can handle it. In PvE, it's great for melting mobs without reloading often, but not against minor bosses with huge health bars, as you'll be reloading a lot more in that situation. In PvP, it's great as a secondary for emergencies, and for small maps. Just make sure you contain that recoil, as the rapid fire rate doesn't forgive missed shots. If you found this useful, please do drop a like, and as always, thanks for watching, guys.